So now coming to the presentation. So we always hear about big data, data science, data analytics, etc. So the question is whether it is actually the same as the new brand of the new brand of statistics. Whether data science is the new brand of data science. So statistics. So regarding that, so please. So whether data science actually means, so coming to this one, so there have been various articles in various statistics journals, and so always these people are asking about data wisdom. It is a rebranding of all aspects of applied statistics. So data wisdom means actually, so you should have some wisdom in handling data. So next slide. So next. So this is actually how computational statistics became the backbone of modern data science. So that is actually something which, so with the advancement of computational statistics becoming easy and feasible, so data science has emerged out. Actually, that is actually the thing. So next. So statistics are data science for the 21st century. That was actually the speech by the president of Royal Statistical Society. So who is a data scientist? A data scientist is a statistician who lives in San Francisco. That is actually the place where most of the statistical works are going on, computations are going on. Data science is a statistician on a machine actually. And a data scientist is someone who is better at statistics than any software engineer, and better at software engineering than any statistician. So that is what you can say regarding a data scientist. So if you have to be a good data scientist, you should be very good in statistics as well as programming, as well as what you can say, you should be good. You should be a good software engineering. That is means, so you should be good in programming and all those things actually. So you should be good in writing these commands and so on. So next one. Next. So regarding statistics is the science of drawing conclusions from data. So even though it is actually a combination of statistics and data, it does not mean that statistics is just data analysis. So statistics was actually primarily developed for helping people in the pre-computer data age. So that is actually just some simple estimates, simple testing, etc. Now we are having big data. So data science emphasizes the data problems of the 21st century, like assessing information from large databases, writing codes, manipulating data, visualizing data, all those things. These are actually more important than our usual statistical analysis. So that is actually testing, estimation, etc. So before that, so they are actually ensuring the quality of the data. That is actually why, so they have to convert the data into some codes and so on. So in many cases, so from qualitative data, etc. So you have to write that in form of some codes, then visualization, then all those things actually, data cleaning, all those actually form the very fundamentals of data science. Next slide. Next. So the arrival of personal computer actually revolutionized access to data and our ability to manipulate data. So several factors prompted this innovation. So first, people needed to work with data sets, which we now call big data. So there are larger than pre-computational statisticians have imagined. So now another is actually industry is more concerned with the statistical use. They want actually predictions about markets, customer behavior, and they are to want some market surveys for etc. So the inventors of data science borrowed from statistics, machine learning, and database. So data science is a combination of these three. So statistics, machine learning, database management, and so on. So that way artificial intelligence also has come. So statistics, on the other hand, has not much changed. So what I am advocating to the present day statisticians and faculty members and researchers is actually to change according to these needs actually. So you have to learn a little bit of machine learning, a little bit of database management, then something like artificial intelligence, etc. So that All those things you have to club in our statistics, and the field continues to emphasize theory, so rather than statistical computing. So we have to be more well versed in statistical computing and data analysis also. So we have to generate information from data. That is actually the prime purpose. So now, next slide. Next. Next slide. So statistician and data visualizer. So what is actually needed for a data scientist? So data science is the extraction of knowledge from data. It employs techniques and theories drawn from many fields within the broad areas of mathematics, statistics, and information technology. Whereas information science is just an interdisciplinary field. So it is actually concerned with analysis, data collection, classification, manipulation, storage, retrieval, movement, dissemination, and protection of information. Statistics is basically the study of collection, analysis, interpretation, presentation, and organization of data. So you have to remember, so you have to change, you have to incorporate something from artificial intelligence, something from machine learning, something from data management, and others. So next slide. Next. Next slide. Next. So data science and statistics offers tremendous opportunity for graduates, and this is actually one of the most in-demand skill. So for getting jobs, even engineers are studying statistics actually. They call it data science or data analytics. So they are actually doing statistics. Most of the engineers who are getting jobs in software companies and others. So among the fastest growing jobs. So that is actually what I have to say. So data science and data analytics and statistics actually offers tremendous opportunity for graduates, means postgraduates. So certainly our undergraduate students also may be getting good opportunities in the new era. Next slide. Next. So more than 40% of statistics undergraduates are going for this. So this is actually something for women. So that is actually what I want to say. So it is a good job for women. They can even do the work at home. So even in the COVID times, so because of this corona disease, so many people or many companies are recruiting persons to work at home. So this data analytics, data science, statistical data analysis, etc. You can do it at home at all. So even teaching we are doing in online. So second, it is an exciting and interesting field where your work really matters. Next slide. Next. So the fastest growing statistics education also offers a strong return on investment coming to salary wise. So a data analyst is getting at least to more than 1 lakh, more than 2 lakh, etc. Per month actually you are getting. So that way it offers good salary also. Next one. So what is statistics? So statistics is the science of learning from data. It will help to make wise decisions in the face of uncertainty using data and calculated risk. So that is actually the thing. So statistics is the science of learning from data, science of gathering information from data, not just gathering some minute information. It is actually some intelligent gathering of information. So it helps to make wise decisions in the face of uncertainty using data and calculated risk. Next. So these are actually some of the applications of statistics. So you have to remember these are some of the applications of statistics used in a number of areas. So human genome rights, human rights, computing, intelligence, artificial intelligence, then business and industry, and many areas. So in industry, you are using statistics. So women are flocking to statistics and biostatistics. So for women, it is the better career option. You can even work at home. So that is actually one thing. So many of the participants are women. So for women, it is the best suited career option. Next one. Next. So statistics is used in a wide range of areas. So just come to the previous slide, previous one. So biostatistics and epidemiology, that is some area. Then market research and business analytics, then actuarial science and insurance and stock marketing, option pricing, etc. So commerce and industry, business and finance, banking. So in all those areas you are making use of financial mathematics. That is actually another area. Then medicine and health diagnostics. So for actually you have to search for people affected by a particular disease. So that is actually health diagnostics, medicine. So in medical diagnostics, so you have to make use of the statistics and data analytics, data science and data analytics, space research and remote sensing. So what is actually obtained from the space research, space expeditions. So you have to convert it in. So that is actually remote sensing and data analysis. Then in journalism and advertising, people are using this in sports. So sports also has become a very big thing. So the where statistics is widely used. So forensic science and criminology. So in cricket, statistics is widely used. So then forensic science and criminology, they are using statistics actually. Communications and public relations, they are using statistics. Government and public policy, they are using statistics in a wider sense. So even politicians are using statistics to get the pulse of the people. So how people are responding to their actions. So they are actually watching, they are making use of artificial intelligence, machine learning methods, and along with data analytics procedures to gather the opinion of people. So how people are responding to the different policies of the government, different policies of the political party, and so on. So communications and public relations. So during elections, they are widely using statistics, statistical Gallup poll surveys, all those things they are making use of. That is how Trump had succeeded in the US elections. So this way, so even in India, they have succeeded using information from people. So how people are doing, so how people are responding, how people are, so to influence people. So that is actually policy decisions, etc. Next slide. Next. So now I am specifically coming to opportunities for statistician in India. Just come to the back. Last slide. Just come back. Last one. Previous one. Previous one. Next. Okay. So Ministry of Statistics and Programming Implementation. So there you are having different services. Indian Statistical Service, for which even graduates in mathematics and statistics are eligible. Graduates in mathematics, statistics, then computer science, all are eligible for writing Indian Statistical Service. So at age 21, you can. So many of the students who are attending this webinar, so they can write this Indian Statistical Service examination. So they have just invited applications. Then the Central Statistical Organization, then the National Sample Survey Organization. These are actually the central agencies for statisticians. Then teaching and research. So you can go for Indian Statistical Institute, Indian Agricultural Statistics Research Institute, then IIT Mumbai, IIT Kanpur, then University of Pune, many universities offering very good opportunities for statisticians for the postgraduate studies, then research and so on. Then biostatistics, another is actually biostatistics, that is clinical research, then clinical trials. So they are actually, so most of our students in statistics and biostatistics are getting opportunities in pharma companies. They are using them for clinical research, planning and execution of sample surveys, clinical surveys, then clinical trials, then data analysis after that. Then another is actually finance, actuaries, insurance, banking, stock markets, etc. are using statisticians for this purpose. Then industries. So industries are giving more importance to quality. So ISO 9000, Six Sigma quality level. Then reliability. Engineers are reliability analysis. So engineers are more concerned with the reliability of the systems Another is manufacturing. So in mechanical engineering, process control is a very big aspect. Capability indices, etc., are widely used. So that is actually another new area. Engineering signal processing is actually stochastic process. Electrical and communication engineering. So they are actually studying stochastic process. Not much knowledge of statistics is there. So rather than engineers, we can do it very well. So once you study something more. So signal processing, electrical and communication engineering, these are actually stochastic processes and probability. So then economics, index numbers, wholesale price index, national income estimation, all those things are more concerned with statistical aspects. Then in biology, bioinformatics, gene sequencing, microarrays, etc., microarray analysis, gene sequencing, all these are actually statistical applications in biological field and bioinformatics. Department of Economics and Statistics of all state governments. So all state governments, Kerala government is having a Department of Economics and Statistics. Then the all India level, SSC, Short Service Commission is every year they are recruiting investigators. So for conducting the surveys and other things. Then the Home Ministry in 2021, they are conducting the census. For population census, Home Ministry is recruiting statisticians and making use of the service of statisticians. Then in medical colleges and medical institutes, nursing colleges, etc., they are having biostatisticians. So Coconut Development Board and Rubber Board, Spices Board, Planning Board, etc., are having statistics departments and statisticians. Then certainly universities and colleges constitute the that is actually they are having only very few number of people. So all over Kerala, we are having a good number of government officers in statistics. So rather than university teachers and college teachers. So the Kerala Statistical Institute, Kerala Statistical Association, etc., are more concerned with this. So even in higher secondary schools, higher secondary school teachers, you are having. So that way, for statisticians, there are a good number of opportunities. We are not at all trapping all these opportunities. So many people are not much aware of this. Actually, that is the case. So students who are observing, who are participating in this webinar, they may go through these things. So they may just apply for Indian Statistical Service examination, at least for trial this year. Next year, you do it seriously. So you can have three times you can apply it. So for that, for all this, you can actually apply, you can try, so you can do very well. So now come to the next one at international level. Next slide. At international level also, these are actually, so many people who are going outside are working in the health field, either nursing or biostatistics. So many of the statisticians, mathematicians, and other people who are going to US and other countries are doing as biostatisticians. They are working in pharma industries. They are clinical researchers. They are part of clinical trials and so on. Another areas, one is actually health. That is like the primary field. So in health department, in health, you can work as biostatistician or clinical researcher or clinical trials, you can participate, then data analysis. Then another is actuarial science, finance and banking. In banking, then in insurance, then not in life insurance alone, general insurance, in all fields of insurance where risk is involved. That is actually generally risk analysis. So you can be part of risk analysis as actuary or as a data analyst or a data scientist. Then financial modeling, then government. So as I have already said, the ISS, then the government of India, different departments, government of Kerala, all state governments are recruiting government statisticians. Then research and teaching. Then presently project management. So many people are doing projects. So from different areas. So in all those things, they want actually data presentation. They want actually data analysis. So in all these cases, so a good statistician having deep knowledge in so who is having a skill in data analysis can help. So in project management, you can help. Then cancer research, AIDS modeling. So presently the COVID-19 has opened up a new area for statisticians. So you can be part of COVID-19 research. You can be part of predictions. You can be part of data analysis and so on. So that is actually another area which will open up in the coming years. Another is public health, epidemiology, genomic studies, then consultancy, then market research, business analytics. So in market, so even MBA students are studying business analytics. So that is actually another area where data analytics is widely used, market research. So in all this, so even whether it is in India or in abroad, so now there is not much difference. So everywhere, statistics is widely used. So what is actually lacking is our students are not good communicators, our teachers are not good communicators, they are not very good in statistical data analysis and interpretation. So you should be a good interpretationist also. So you have to interpret it correctly. You have to interpret it in layman's language. That is also more important. So for policy makers, for government, for ministers, for etc. So with the IAS officers, with the doctors, etc. When you are speaking, you have to be more. So you have to speak in layman's language. That is also a very important thing. So you should be very good communicators along with data analysis skills. So next slide. Next. So to start studying statistics and data analytics today, so what you can do is, so along with your MSc statistics, so you may do some open course, some course in data analytics also. So or studies, some diploma course in data science, or even MOOC courses are being offered by SWAYAM, UGC, then MHRD, IITs, and various institutes. So you can register for the SWAYAM courses. So that way you can do very well. So that is actually another area which you can think of. So that is actually something which you may think of. So you can be a good statistician with these things. So you may go for some MOOC courses along with your graduate studies or with your postgraduate studies. So you should get something in data analytics, something in data science also, something in artificial intelligence, something in all these things actually. So that machine learning and such related opportunities actually. Next slide. So I think this is actually just something on data science, some articles which have appeared in journals actually. The next one. So these are actually some of the following, these are the websites. So you can refer for opportunities in statistics, applications of statistics. And so first is actually AMSTAT. That is actually American Statistical Association's website. There are careers in statistics. That is actually, you can just, so in AMSTAT website, you can just go through careers in statistics. Then IMSTAT, that is the Institute of Mathematical Statistics, its website. So you may just go through these websites. ISINL, so that is actually the International Statistical Institute's website. You can just go through these websites to study about the applications of statistics, the various opportunities in statistics, So all these websites will have career options, careers in statistics. Another is actually ISI-CAL, that is Indian Statistical Institute, Calcutta, sc.in, ISI-CAL. There also you can get more information on statisticians, statistical institutes works, then scholarships, opportunities, etc. MOSPI, GOV-in. So that is actually Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Government of India. That actually gives you good information regarding various statistical aspects going on. So they have conducted, every year they are conducting some essay competition for statistics students. So you can write that examination. So for senior statisticians, for teachers, faculties, for young statisticians, they have some award for something called C.R. Rao Award. Then another is actually for applied statisticians, that is V.V. Sugatme Award. Another is actually this Mahalanobis Award, some award in honor of Mahalanobis. That is actually for well-established, very senior statisticians. So what I want to say in this morning is actually, so you may go through these websites. So have a look on different aspects of statistics. So search for statistical careers in statistics. So that way you can very well be attracted with the recent trends in statistics. So I am concluding. So before that, so before concluding, I must say, so once again, so along with the statistics, so you may undergo some certificate programs, either with the SWAYAM platform or MHRD platform or some other platforms so that you can become very good statisticians of the present era. That is actually what I want to say. In the present era, so you should be well versed with this knowledge. So I think I shall conclude now. So in particular, I am very much grateful to Nehru Arts and Science College, Professor Vijayan, the principal, Professor Rega, then my students, Dr. Lovely, Dr. Udaya, then the system operator or the faculty member, Dr. Dilip, and all other faculty members who are there. So I remember with gratitude. I have visited Nehru Arts and Science College many times, Radhakrishnan and all others. They are my friends. So then Dajan, then Kumaran. So Professor M. Kumaran was one of my best friends in statistics actually. So thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Rekha and all faculty members for this nice occasion. I think even though there were some problems, so you can share the slides. So that way students can get it. Okay. So thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Students.
Anything? How was it? Any?
So,
if somebody has some clarifications.
So students സാറുമായിട്ട് interact ചെയ്യാം ഏതെങ്കിലും തരത്തിലുള്ള subject to statistics. Any doubts? സാറുമായിട്ട് discuss ചെയ്യാം. So please.
ചോദിച്ചോളൂ. ആരാ ചോദിക്കുന്നേ?
അൺമ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ആരെങ്കിലും ചോദിക്കാം.
Sir, good morning. Sir, കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ sir?
കേക്കാം.
Sir, വളരെ നല്ല ക്ലാസ് ആയിരുന്നു. ആദ്യം തന്നെ വളരെ ഇൻഫോർമേറ്റീവ് ആയിരുന്നു. എല്ലാ തരത്തിലും സസൂക്ഷ്മത്തിലുള്ള ഒരു ക്ലാസ് ആയിരുന്നു. അതിന് സാറിനോടും ഇത് സംഘടിപ്പിച്ച ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിനോടും താങ്ക്സ് പറയുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഒരു സംശയം, ഇന്ത്യൻ സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്കൽ സർവീസ് എക്സാമിന് പല സൈറ്റുകളിലും നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ചാൻസിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു വ്യക്തമായ ധാരണ കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല. അപ്പം സാറ് 3 times എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പം ചിലരൊക്കെ അങ്ങനെ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ചാൻസസ് ഇല്ല, ഏജ് ലിമിറ്റിൽ എത്ര തവണ വേണമെങ്കിലും എഴുതാം, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇൻഫർമേഷനും കിട്ടി. അപ്പൊ അതിനെ കുറിച്ചൊന്ന് ക്ലാരിഫൈ ചെയ്ത് തരാമോ സർ?
നിങ്ങൾ BSc മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സ്, സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്സ്, കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസ് പഠിക്കുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്ക് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാം.
നമ്പർ
BSc ഏജ് 21 to I think 30.
30. നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ചാൻസസ്
നമ്പർ അറൌണ്ട് 40 to 50. ഈ വർഷം 50 പോസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടെന്നാണ് വരുന്നത്.
അങ്ങനെയല്ല സർ, എത്ര തവണ വരെ എഴുതാം? 3 തവണ മാത്രമേ എഴുതാൻ കഴിയുള്ളൂ?
3 തവണ റെഗുലർ ജനറൽ കാറ്റഗറിക്ക് 3 തവണ. SC ST മറ്റ് ഷെഡ്യൂൾ മറ്റ് ഇവർക്കൊക്കെ 5 തവണ എഴുതാം. 5 തവണ. നമ്മുടെ IAS പരീക്ഷ പോലെ തന്നെയാണ്, സിവിൽ സർവീസ് എക്സാമിനേഷന്റെ കൂട്ട് തന്നെയാണ്. അതിന്റെ അകത്ത് 3 പേപ്പറുകൾ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ് ടൈപ്പ് ആണ്. 3 papers are objective type. 2 papers are actually, there are actually 5 papers. So one is actually general English. No, 6 papers are there. One paper is actually just English. Then one is actually general studies. Then 4 papers in statistics you are having. 4 papers in statistics you are having. So 2 papers are objective, 2 papers are elective. So now this UPSC has invited applications actually now, personally.
Yes sir. Okay, thank you sir.
So that way, so now it is very so those who are studying at the final year examinations, so they can just apply. So now I think the date is 15th, the 15th of July. That is the last date, I think. So you may just go through, just a search Indian Statistics ISS examination 2020.
Okay sir. Thank you sir.
Sir, Amala നമ്മുടെ ഡിഗ്രിയുടെ 2nd റാങ്ക് ഹോൾഡർ ആണ് സർ. ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ചോദിച്ച കുട്ടി.
ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു കാര്യം കൂടി പറയാനുള്ളത്, ഈ ഇന്ത്യൻ സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്കൽ സർവീസ് എക്സാമിനേഷൻ, so even though there are 60 vacancies, so those who are writing at the all India level is just 200 or 300, less than that. So even though for civil service examinations there are lakhs of people who are attending, but for statistics students, for statistics service, not many are not appearing, only very few. So that is actually another thing. So maximum 300 students will be appearing for the Indian Statistical Service examinations, and out of that 60 students are selected. That is actually a very good number. So very good opportunity is there. So out of 300 students appearing, only 100 may be seriously appearing. That is like the thing. Only 100 or 120 may be seriously appearing. So those who are little bit serious, certainly they will be called for interview. And if you have done satisfactorily well in the interview, certainly you will be selected. So don't be very much afraid. So that is actually the real situation. So many students are getting opportunities. So many from Kerala every year, at least some more than 5 or 6 students from Kerala are getting selected. Earlier it was actually more than 10. Now it has come down. So in Kota, in Rajasthan, Jaipur, etc., some good coaching centers are there in statistics. They have so now for them it is more familiar, but earlier they were not writing much. So my request to our Kerala students, our students from this part of India, so they may try very much, so they can do excellently well. Any more? For research also, for women there are special scholarship, for minorities, for SC/ST students, etc. There are many scholarships. So through projects you can appear. So always there are enough number of opportunities even in abroad. So you have very good number of opportunities. Commonwealth is giving scholarships. Then this USAFI. So American Embassy is providing very good number of opportunities actually in the form of Nehru Fulbright scholarship and other things. So many opportunities are there for research. So now, when this America and when Western countries are not much liking Chinese, certainly Indians will have more opportunities certainly. So because of this COVID, etc., there are some controversies actually between them. Some, you can say, some misinterpretations or something, so that is actually where Indians can benefit more. So Indian students will be more preferred than Chinese students now, at least for some time. So make use of these opportunities.
Question അല്ല sir, but എനിക്ക് ക്ലാസ് ഭയങ്കര എഫക്റ്റീവ് ആയിട്ട് തോന്നി. Thank you sir for giving such an effective class for us. Thank you.
നിങ്ങൾ ആ പവർ പോയിന്റ് കൂടി കണ്ടാൽ മതി കേട്ടോ, ഒന്നുകൂടി നോക്കിയാൽ മതി. സാറിനോട് ഉദയ ടീച്ചറിനോട് ചോദിച്ചാൽ കിട്ടും. എല്ലാവരും ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള റിസർച്ചിനൊക്കെ പോവുക കേട്ടോ, റിസർച്ചിന് പോവുക. അതല്ലെങ്കിൽ ജോബിലൊക്കെ പോകുമ്പോൾ ഡേറ്റാ സയൻസ് ആൻഡ് ഡേറ്റാ അനലിറ്റിക്സ് കുറച്ചുകൂടി ഒരു എക്സ്പെർട്ട് ആകാനായിട്ട് നോക്കുക, കുറച്ചുകൂടി നോളജ്. നമ്മൾക്ക് സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്സ് ഒക്കെ തന്നെയാണ്, ബട്ട് ഇതിനൊരു ഫിനിഷ്ഡ് അല്ലേ, നമ്മുടെ എഞ്ചിനീയേഴ്സിന് ഫിനിഷിംഗ് ക്ലാസ്സസ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്ന പോലെ ദർ ഈസ് ആക്ച്വലി സം സോർട്ട് ഓഫ് ഇൻഡസ്ട്രി എക്സ്പോഷർ ആൻഡ് ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയുടെ ആവശ്യത്തിനനുസരിച്ചുള്ളതായ ഒരു റിഫൈൻമെന്റ്. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ആക്ച്വലി വാട്ട് ഈസ് ആക്ച്വലി ഡൺ ഇൻ ഡാറ്റാ സയൻസ് ആൻഡ് അതർ തിങ്സ്. അതുകൂടി നമുക്കുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സോ ദാറ്റ് വിൽ ബി എ ഗുഡ് വെപ്പൺ, സോ ദാറ്റ് വിൽ എൻഹാൻസ് യുവർ സ്കിൽസ്. പിന്നെ ഇന്നിപ്പോ സാസോ SPSS ഒന്നും ആവശ്യമില്ല, 6 പൈതൺ ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് നമുക്ക് കൂടുതലായിട്ട് വേണ്ടത്. 6 പൈതൺ ഇങ്ങനെ സോഫ്റ്റ്വെയർസ്. സോ യു സ്റ്റഡി R and പൈതൺ. അതും ഓപ്പൺ ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ളതായ കോഴ്സുകളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. 1000 രൂപയുള്ളൂ ഈ കേട്ടോ മൂക്ക് കോഴ്സുകൾക്ക്. ജസ്റ്റ് യു ക്യാൻ അറ്റൻഡ് ഇറ്റ് ഫ്രീലി, ബട്ട് ഇഫ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു ഗെറ്റ് ദ മാർക്ക് ലിസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് യു ഹാവ് ടു പേ ₹1000. 1000 രൂപയെ കൊടുക്കാനുള്ളൂ. സോ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് എ വെരി ബിഗ് തിങ്. നമ്മളൊരു കമ്പനിയിൽ പോയോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു പ്രൈവറ്റ് ഏജൻസിയുടെ ഒരു കോഴ്സിന് പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ യു ഹാവ് ടു ഗിവ് അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് 20,000, 50,000 എക്സെട്ര. സോ these MHRD and ISIs, India IITs, etc. They are giving just a part of service. So you have to just give 1,000 rupees for getting certificates. So to write the examination, only that much. So you can attend these courses free of charge. So now it is the time. So up to July 30 or something. So these are open. So you can register for this. So those students who are studying. So some of our students who are studying here, they have registered last year. They got more than 80% and 90% marks. That is actually the thing. So MHRD is offering so many MOOC courses.
Thank you, teacher, for giving me an opportunity to thank our beloved resource person, Joe sir. Thank you, sir, for being with us for more than 1 hour, and especially today itself, and in National Statistics Day itself. And സാറിനോട് താങ്ക്സ് പറയാനായിട്ട് ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിൽ തന്നെയാണ് പറയുന്നത്. സാറൊരു എമിനന്റ് സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റീഷ്യൻ, ഇന്ത്യയിൽ തന്നെ അറിയപ്പെടുന്ന ഒരു നല്ലൊരു സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റീഷ്യനാണ്. സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്സിന്റെ പല ഗവൺമെന്റ് പൊസിഷൻസ്, പല പൊസിഷനിലും സാറ് എല്ലാത്തിലും, ഏത് അസോസിയേഷൻ ആണെങ്കിലും എല്ലാത്തിലും സാർ ഒരു പങ്ക് വഹിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ പ്രൊഫൈൽ നോക്കിയാൽ മനസ്സിലാവും. സെൻട്രൽ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി രാജസ്ഥാൻ, അതേപോലെ KSAയുടെ, അങ്ങനെ കേരള സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്കൽ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട്, അങ്ങനെ എല്ലാ മേഖലയിലും സാറ് ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അതേപോലെ തന്നെ സാറ് ഒരു 10-ലധികം പേർക്ക്, എനിക്ക് നമ്പർ കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് അറിയില്ല, 10-ലധികം പേര് സാറിന്റെ കീഴിൽ PhD കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പോഴും ഒരു പക്ഷേ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടാവാം. അപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് സാറിന് അറിയാവുന്നതെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ, ഞാൻ PhD ചെയ്യാൻ നേരത്തെ ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളെ പോലെയൊക്കെ തന്നെ MSc പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ പാലാ സെന്റ് തോമസിൽ പഠിക്കണം എന്നായിരുന്നു ആഗ്രഹിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് PhDക്കാണ് അവിടെ ചേരാൻ പറ്റിയത്. ഞാൻ ഒരുപാട് സാറിന്റെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ഓരോ സമയത്തും, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അവിടെ ഉള്ള കുട്ടികളെയൊക്കെ അങ്ങനെ ഫർദർ ജോലി സാധ്യതകളെ പറ്റി അതിലൊക്കെ പിടിച്ചുയർത്താൻ സാറ് വളരെയധികം ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം. അപ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള ഒരു റിസോഴ്സ് പേഴ്സണെ നമുക്ക് ഈ ഒരു സമയത്ത് നമ്മുടെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് അവൈലബിൾ ആയത് സാറിന് പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. സാറ് KSAയുടെ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഉള്ളതാണ് സാറിന്. അതായത് ഈ 29th തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ ഉണ്ടാവുക എന്നുള്ളത്, എല്ലാ സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റീഷ്യൻസും വളരെ ബിസി ആയിരിക്കും. അപ്പൊ ഈ ഒരു സമയത്ത് തന്നെ നമ്മളുടെ കൂടെ ഉണ്ടായി ജോബ് സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്സിന്റെ അപാര സാധ്യതകളെ പറ്റിയിട്ട് നന്നായി വിശദമായി തന്നെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു തന്നു. അതുപോലെ ഞങ്ങൾക്കും അവർക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കാനുള്ള ഇൻഫർമേഷനായി. താങ്ക് യു സർ. പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറയുന്നു സർ. പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ വിജയ മാഷ്, നമ്മുടെ പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ വിജയൻ സർ, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ ഫോമർ HOD രാധാകൃഷ്ണൻ സർ, രേഖ ടീച്ചർ, അവർ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ഹെഡ് രേഖ ടീച്ചർ, പിന്നെ ഹോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത ദിലീപ് സാറ്, അതുപോലെ ഉദയ, സുമലത, അങ്ങനെ സുനില, നമ്മുടെ ഫാക്കൽറ്റി മെമ്പേഴ്സ് എല്ലാവർക്കും. പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ആദ്യമൊക്കെ കുറെ പ്രോബ്ലം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിലും അവർ നമ്മളുടെ കൂടെ അത് നിന്നതിന് പ്രത്യേകം എല്ലാവർക്കും, പാർട്ടിസിപ്പൻസിനും എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. താങ്ക് യു സർ.